Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be doing a Dutch pour, and I was just trying to figure out the design that I'm going to use. But before I do, I'm going to insert the footage here of last Tuesday's painting so you guys can see how that dried. Okay guys, here are the dried results from last Tuesday's painting. If you recall, I did try using a new glitter paint, a clear glitter paint that I mixed in with a couple of these colors. I don't know if my camera is picking it up or not, but you can see the sparkly glitter in this painting. I'm sure it's going to pop even more once I varnish it, of course. But yeah, so this is how the painting dried very nicely. All right, we're ready to get started. I'm going to be going down with my usual base of Creative Inspirations covering white. This may have some clumps. I see stuff coming out. I'm going to get this canvas situated and I'll be right back. Okie dokie, guys. I am back and I'm ready to pour. But before I do, I wanted to let you guys know really quick that I am doing a clearance sale. I have accumulated, matter of fact, this month will be my third anniversary of sharing art with you guys here on YouTube. But as I was about to tell you, I'm in the middle of having this huge clearance sale. I'm selling my art at cost or below cost, just simply so that I can have room to be more creative. I am overwhelmed with the amount of canvases that I have accumulated, and they must go. But I am going to list everything on Facebook Marketplace. So if you don't follow me on Facebook yet and you're interested in purchasing some art, go and look for me on Facebook and follow me over there. Same name, Vanessa Neal Acrylic Art. And I will start listing by the end of the week. I plan to list everything in groups according to price. I'm starting off with 12 by 12 inches and 14 by 14 inch canvas, as well as 12-inch rounds for only $5. So, as I said, at cost or below cost, just so I can get rid of some paintings and make room. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we're going to start pouring. And our colors today, I have a Van Dyke brown that I mixed a little bit of iridescent black in, as well as some bronze. I have copper here from Extreme Sheen Deco Art. I also have Creative Inspirations middle green with a little bit of yellowish green by Amsterdam added to that. I also have Jadeite by Extreme Sheen as well, Deco Art. And here is a little bit of quinacridone rose. It's actually mixed with Australian floetrol, you guys. I had a little brain fart here. But yeah, so it's a cell activator I used in another painting, and I wanted to just try a little bit of it with this Dutch pour to see what kind of cells I get. What happens? And last but not least, I will be using my ready to pour gold, 24 karat gold. And that's by Pouring Masters. Okay, so for our design today, I was thinking I'll just connect it by alternating lines. Question is, what color do I want to go down with first? I think we're going to start with the darkest color first today. I'm just taking my time pouring the paint out because since I haven't switched over to squeeze bottles yet, I don't want to pour too much on the canvas. And I'm also trying to keep my lines somewhat balanced, so I don't end up with more on this end than where I first started pouring. Need a little bit more there. I'm going to speed this up for you guys. Alright guys, I went down with a little bit more of the 24 karat gold ready to pour paint than I normally do. And I'm kind of considering, I think I'm going to add a little bit more brown. Just a little bit. In my mind, I envisioned this being a little bit darker than what I think I'm going to get because the brown is on the bottom. So just a tiny little bit of drizzle on top of the gold. And I almost forgot, we're also going to add a little bit of this quinacridone rose cell activator to this. A little bit more up here. All right. I'm not adding any more of the white paint to the canvas because I'm going to have to go ahead and get rid of it. It took me some time to get all of these little lumps out of the canvas, so we're not going to use any more of that. We're just going to go for it. All right, guys. checking it out to see if I want to do anything to it. I do like the color combination. It came out pretty nice with the quinacridone rose and the gold combo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go through this a little bit. Give me a second. Okay, guys, we're just gonna add a few details. I'm in a botanical mood today, I guess. Got some really pretty cells. I'm using the cell activator, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, we're going to interrupt some cells here just to add a little bit of definition. And once more. And a little bit here. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. So, as I said, follow me on Facebook if you're interested in purchasing any art. I'm doing a clearance. I'm starting with the smallest for $5, and then we're gonna list every other day when I get started. And I'm gonna have groups of $5 paintings, groups of $10 paintings, groups of $20 paintings, and I may even go up to 50 for some of my larger pieces, depending on if they are resin or varnish. So thank you guys so much for spending this time with me today. Let me bring you in so you can check out these gorgeous cells. Hold up. All right. Just got paint in my hair. Okay. So here it is. Check out these cells. Look at with the bronze and the copper, the chocolate and the copper, rather. I know the chocolate should dry, the Van Dyke brown should dry a little bit darker than what we see here. So look out for this one in the next painting video. The gold, the greens. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Look, that gold. And the pinks. I'm just slowing down a little bit so I can keep everything in focus. It seems when I'm working with metallics, it's easy for the camera to get out of focus. But yeah, very happy with this one. So if you guys did make it to the end of the video, I really appreciate you. And if you didn't, I appreciate you too. You just won't know it because you don't hear me. But as always, thanks so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a very beautiful day.